What up, y'all? Dash Kings with TG, man. And boy, when I tell you, man, it's been, I'll say this for the lack of better terms, for the past couple of weeks or ever since my little incidents. If y'all check my last video out regarding my truck, it's been very stressful. Very stressful past week and a half, I say. But that's just a part of the industry, man. We'll talk about it when I get back. See you in a minute. Peace.
Riding around with yeah. Gotta grind hard, gotta stack it, yeah. Grind hard, gotta get it, yeah. Grind hard, gotta stack it, grind hard, gotta get it, No beast, no dog. I'm just really a new breed on you, dog. It hurts to say that people keep no loyalty. Work your way, real one show that loyalty. Cause I still ride with them. When I go see them, I just hit 5 with them. 20 years in, you can't get tied to it. Boys to the men, and we get tied to it, hey.
What up, y'all? Dash Kings with TG, man. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, it's been very eventful, stressful. If I wasn't a type of person to try to, well, I'll tell you this. Years ago, when I was a younger man, I probably would have lost my mind, I'm telling you. This is the type of situations, in trucking, you can lose your cool very fast if you allow it to really, really affect you. Which gets to my first point. My first point is, well, let me base this video. So, as y'all seen in my last video, man, my truck, you know, the drive shaft fell out of my truck, and you know that pretty much totaled that truck. So I wound up catching a ride with one of my other co-workers, and went back from Virginia all the way back to Nashville, and you know, I had to sit for a day or so because, you know, they was trying to get me into a new truck, so I had to sit for a couple of days, honestly, which was an annoying factor because it's like, when you don't drive, you don't eat. See, in this trucking industry, if you're not out there making runs and completing runs, you're really out there wasting time. You know what I'm saying? The point is, you get on this road, you eat up these miles, and you make this money. You know what I'm saying? When you don't do that, you know, essentially you biting your own ass, you kicking your own ass, you playing yourself, in other words. You know? So I get the call. Hey man, your truck is ready. Your truck is ready. So I wound up getting a new Volvo 2025. Only had 350 miles on it when I first got it. You know? And I'm actually in it right now. But boy, when I tell you, I was happy. Let me complete it. So I was happy. I was like, oh wow, y'all gave me a new truck. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time ever having anything like brand new like that to the year. Like, even my cars didn't even been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't even had it with my cars. It's been like that. So, you know, I get in the truck. I move my stuff in, and you know, the truck that I'm in now. You know what I'm saying? This truck that I'm in right now, I move my stuff in, I do all of that stuff, right? You know, excited, happy. But boy, when I tell you, when I walked into a bigger headache than I had than my first truck that died on me, you know what I'm saying? I tell you what, I don't know if this truck had a recall or what it is, but I know this: the circuit board, you know, when you got to factory reset your codes, when your truck is not cutting on, can be very, very stressful. So I've had multiple situations within this week alone. To where I pull up to a fuel line because I'm about to fuel up. You know what I'm saying? I turn the truck off for a second because you gotta. Well, you don't have to turn your truck off when you fuel, but I like to. You know what I'm saying? So you turn your truck off and you get your fuel together and everything, and you know, you get all that. You get all that done. You get your DEF. You pump your DEF. You get all that done, and then you get back in the truck. Click the key to the run position. You know, you let everything load up. Then you try to start it. Nothing. Whoa, what the hell going on? Whoa, what's going on? Click it back off to the run position. So you let everything cycle back. Then you click it back again to the run position, or click it to the run, and then to the off position. Then click it back to the run. Let everything cycle, and then you try to start it again. Click it to start it again. Nothing. Error message. Forwarder image malfunction. Engine fault code. Check engine fault code. Forwarder image malfunction. Airbag malfunction. I mean, all the screens literally popping up on my joint. It looked like a Christmas tree. So let me tell you the good and the bad with having a brand new truck. The good thing is it's brand new, right? Smells good in here. Bed, my sleeper in the back. Like, ain't nobody slept on my bed. I'm the first one to break that in. I can set it to how I want it. Is kind of my deal. Nobody's ever been in here to drive, like break it in, and all great things, right? All bad things. You're going to be the first one to deal with all the problems. All the problems. So throughout this week, I've been in Indiana, all the way down to South Carolina. And I've had intermittent problems between that whole time going to these places, to where my truck would not start. And it's because of the error codes that I was telling you about. It's a ground wire. It's something of that nature. I had a man when I was out, just right outside of Charlotte. I had somebody come out and essentially tell me like, hey man, I resetted your codes, but as far as like your factory codes and everything, like it's not responding to my diagnostic machine. It's a thing to where you click, you hook up your diagnostics reader to my truck, and it tell you the code. So he was like, yo, you're gonna have to wind up going to a Volvo dealership or whatever, what's or what not, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, I tell my dispatch this, and they like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I that's what I do. And whole time, man, like I go to the so dispatch tells me like, hey, all right, if you can, man, try to get it back running. Drop your empty once you get unloaded to get up under your load. Get from up under your load. Drop your empty and go park over to the Volvo dealership so that you can get that get that fixed. So that's what I do. And in doing so, in doing so, that next morning after I get my rest, I go do all that, and that next morning they come knock on my door. Hey, we ready to see you or whatnot, and I get all that situated and started, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I tell them like, hey, it's just really, from my understanding, it just really need a factory reset. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they try to do. He hooks up his diagnostic machine, let the test run, and try to clear. And it's we in here talking, and he's like, bro, it's not letting me do nothing. It's not letting me do anything. So we run the diagnostic 2 times. It came incomplete 2 times. Now the error codes that I said, check engine fault, for the image malfunction, those codes were clear at the time. The irony is, so long story short, like he got it to start to where it's like, all right, I can get it to start, but it won't let me update, your circuit board, or it won't let me update, you know what I'm saying, your codes, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, is like these trucks have all these features and all of this shit, right? All of this nice little hoity-toity, nice little stuff, right? But they can't do the basics. I've had more headaches in this truck than I did with my other truck, and that's with the drive shaft acting a fool like that, man. So back to my original point of this video is like, why keeping you cool is always a good thing, because I could have really, honestly, I could have just left the truck, had my lady pick me up, man. I'll just keep it moving from there, keep it, you know what I'm saying? This not worth the headache. Hell, even getting to this drop here today. Well, it's morning time, but I got it here last night. But it happened to me again. Like, when you're taking your 30 and you got to spend another 30 trying to restart the truck and continually recycling your battery, so you got to cut it off, cut it back on, cut it off, cut it back on, to try to, it can get to the point where it's very, very stressful. And that's why I say, like, keeping you cool in these situations, whoever you need to call, if you find yourself in a situation like this, whoever you need to call, always just make sure that you have some type of relationship with them to where you can call them. Luckily my dispatch, they seem like, well, this guy, he keeps us informed about everything, because I do. I call him like, hey, this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I got, and they like, thanks, man. You know what I'm saying? And I keep them informed, so like when I do call them and spring something up on them, it's like they would be more inclined to help, because they see like, oh, he's a straightforward type guy, he's gonna tell us what the situation is and this and that. But the only thing that I despise about it at the moment is that this is affecting my pockets for equipment, for you guys equipment that hasn't been doing me right. I've been making my appointment, my drops and everything on time. I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But here it is, I'm getting punished. And I think as a trucker, that for us sucks. You know what I'm saying? That for us sucks. Like, that's not fair to us. You know what I'm saying? And I guess that's just a part of the game. It might be situations out there, obviously you can get paid detention pay, and you get your daily pay or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, for your truck being out of service or whatnot, which is okay, but that's chump change compared to you actually completing loads and getting extra loads, getting up under loads and getting them completed too. That's chump change. You know what I'm saying? So keeping you cool is always the best thing. You know, again with this truck, I'm gonna unload now. I'm getting unloaded right now. It's 6 in the morning. And I'm getting unloaded right now. Then I gotta drop this truck off at the yard. And you know, we'll see from there like what I do. You know what I'm saying? But since y'all haven't seen me in a few days, I wanted to update you and let you know what was going on, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Please make sure you continue to watch, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know, in this trucking thing, man, it can get a little, for lack of better terms, man, it can get real stressful, man. So, you know, just always just keep you cool, man. That's about the only thing that I can say, you know, just keeping you cool and doing what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? It'll get better. I can promise you that. It'll definitely get better. But anyway, y'all follow me on my Instagram at _Kings. The Kings is with a Z at the end of it. And, you know, always remember, man, put your seatbelts on, man, and get ready for this ride. I will see you guys next time. Peace.
How many ride with no kin? When we was kids, used to share a nigga rib. And when things got crazy, a nigga spin the bin. And if things get crazy, a nigga split the wig. Hey, I'm just grind, dog. I don't need no haters, all. If it's not about the bitch, it means you just talking, dog. Riding around with yeah. Gotta grind hard, gotta stack it, yeah.